This is something I've never really talked about with anyone, but it's been weighing on me lately. 5 years ago, I, 28F, went through a really tough breakup. It was during COVID, I was in my early 20s, and I was in a pretty vulnerable emotional state, struggling with faith, my self-worth, loneliness, and feeling like no one around me really understood. I made a Reddit post about some of those struggles, and a man, 56M, messaged me privately in response. He's married, Christian, and has adult kids. He's always been respectful and never creepy or inappropriate. We've kept in touch ever since, through Reddit, Discord, and the occasional phone call. From the beginning, I gave him a fake name, Rachel, and changed my ethnic background. Not to catfish him, but to protect my privacy. My real name is unique, and I've been featured in news articles for some of the work I've done which can be public-facing. If someone Googles me, a lot comes up based on my job, so I created a bit of distance. Even though the name and background I gave him weren't real, everything else I've shared about my life, career, beliefs, and inner struggles has been 100% honest. I've never sent a photo, and I've never misrepresented what I look like. I've just never shared that part of myself at all. It was about feeling safe. Over time, he became this strange but steady emotional sounding board. Someone who didn't know me in real life, so I could say the kinds of things I sometimes worry my closest friends would judge me for. Things about my faith, fears around relationships, anxiety, even some darker thoughts. He's listened, offered advice, and been consistent. He sometimes asks, "Is there anything you're not telling me?" Or "Is there something you're afraid to share?" But not in a pressuring or manipulative way. I think it's more his way of giving me space to open up, especially knowing that I've shared things with him before that were really personal. He hasn't pushed boundaries or asked for photos, social media, or anything inappropriate. But now I'm 28, living my dream life, and growing into a version of myself I actually like. I have a solid career, friends, and a more stable emotional life. And I'm starting to wonder, what place does this anonymous emotional connection have in my future? I do want to be in a serious relationship eventually. And while I know even the healthiest relationship doesn't erase all anxiety or temptation, I don't know if I'd feel right maintaining this kind of one-on-one emotional bond with a married man if I had a partner of my own. And part of me does wonder about a married older man reaching out to a young woman, although nothing inappropriate has happened. So I guess my questions are, has anyone ever had a long-term emotional connection like this online? How did it end, or did it evolve? Should I be honest about who I am now, or would that just make things worse? Do I let it fade quietly, or have a proper ending? And am I wrong for having needed this, even though it wasn't built on complete transparency? I don't regret the connection. It got me through a season I might have drowned in otherwise. But I also know I'm not that girl anymore, and I'm not sure this needs to go with me into the next season of my life. Am I the a-hole?